This is a video that I feel is important to make. Hello, my name is Mac Wright. I am a professional musician, guitarist, producer, teacher, and lots of other things in the music industry, based out of American Fork, Utah. It's a little bit south of Salt Lake City. And I have decided to make this video because I think it's important to speak things into existence. And that's exactly what this video is about. It's a little bit of an introduction for you, but also a statement and a goal for me. My goal is to create a YouTube channel where I can curate the tips and tricks that I've learned about guitar and production and songwriting, and also just the industry, the business side of things, and hopefully a place where I can build a community and provide something of value to the world, because why not? So with that in mind, I've been playing guitar in professional settings for a little over 15 years, since I was about 15 years old. I've also been teaching music in various forms since then. When I was in high school and even my first year of college, I studied classical trumpet, and guitar was always a hobby. However, after being in school for a short time, I realized that I honestly loved guitar way more than I loved trumpet. I loved the type of music that had guitar in it way more than I loved trumpet. So I knew if I wanted to build a career in music, that it had to be something that I loved. And I knew that I loved guitar, but I didn't know if I loved trumpet. So I switched gears. Long story short, I ended up graduating from Brigham Young University with a degree in jazz guitar and commercial music. Even though I spent a lot of my high school time in marching band, jazz bands, orchestras, pit orchestras for musicals and so on, I played in a lot of garage bands, and I just played as often as I could. As I got into college, I started to play even more. I started writing my own music, and I started to build connections with people that were all based around guitar and a little bit of banjo. I played a little bit of banjo too. As I started to make all of these connections, and as I got into the commercial music program, and as I was studying jazz guitar, I started to find a love for producing music, as I said, writing, and playing with people. And so from that point on, I decided that I would throw myself into the industry and that I would not do anything else, try to work any other job if it was not music related. So I've worked in a guitar shop, selling guitars, repairing guitars, and all that sort of fun stuff. I have performed and gigged in countless settings. I have produced music for film, television, and artists, both here and back in LA, where I was originally from. And I have also taught guitar production and all that sort of stuff. Shortly after I graduated, Brigham Young University, or BYU, hired me back to be on their guitar faculty. I decided to take the job, but the further I progressed into it, the more I realized that I did not want to be a guitar teacher. And so that led me here. If I was going to walk away from being a professor at a college, I knew I had to have a plan. And this seemed like the perfect fit. I watch guitar videos on YouTube every single day. It's one of the first things I do. I pull up my feed and see what's come out, see what people are talking about. I love gear. Any extra money I have goes towards guitar gear. It's my passion, it really is. All my time is spent talking about guitar, listening to other people talk about guitar, talking about production, songwriting, the industry, trying to get gigs going, trying to write my own music, trying to get the bands that I'm performing in to gain traction and do all sorts of things, taking small victories where I can and, learning from the losses. And so all of these wonderful experiences that I've had as a professional musician have led me here. I believe that if you have something, and if you have something good, and you have information, you should share it. That's exactly what I wanted to do. So I hope that the things that I put on this channel will be of worth. I can't guarantee they're all going to be gold and dynamite because I'm just starting out. I've still got a lot to learn. But I can guarantee that everything I say on here is something that I think is important to mention. I also believe that every single person has a unique perspective that they should offer. That's the whole point of the music industry. Art is imperfect. It's one of the only ways that people can be imperfect and be truly appreciated for their imperfections. I'm definitely not perfect. I'm not the greatest player in the world. I'm good enough, and I have enough going for me that people like to hire me and like to work with me. But I also have a unique perspective that I think has some value, and I hope to share that and foster a community where people can also share their ideas. You'll learn more about me as time goes on. I'll learn more about you guys. But ultimately, I hope you stick around. I hope you find value in what we talk about. And I hope that this does something regardless of how much money it makes. I think it'll just be fun. Once again, my name is Mac Wright. I'm a professional musician, guitarist, producer, songwriter, teacher, lots of other things. And I'm super passionate about music. And I hope you guys choose to stick around. Feel free to like and subscribe to follow me on this journey and see what comes out next. We'll see you around.